Shalom, studentim. We are about to embark on the next leg of our journey, and that is Ivrit Mikra'it Shetayim, Biblical Hebrew 2. I'm excited about this module simply because it really is the module that gives us tools to be able to communicate and to be able to read, most importantly, read stories, right? The Bible is made up of stories. And the first story in the Bible is one that we are actually going to be covering in Hebrew 2. So for the first time, we're going to be able to have the language to talk about what's going on in this narrative here from Genesis. So in order to do that, we're going to be learning a lot of directional words, a lot of what we call prepositions, words like we already learned in, b, and l is to, going to somewhere, or the snake is in the tree. We know a couple of those, but we're going to learn so many more that are really going to help us in communication. And the reason that is important is because when we communicate with our Hebrew that we're learning, we retain it and we understand it far better than if we're just reading it as black and white words on a page or watching somebody else speaking this language. So this is an exciting module. We are going to be learning not only those directional words, like I said, but more question words. We're also going to be learning the key to all of the biblical Hebrew in the world, which is verbs. The verb system, the 3-letter roots of the Semitic language are so important for us to learn, whether we're learning Hebrew or Aramaic, those biblical languages. It's essential that we understand these 3-letter roots. And the best way to learn those 3-letter roots is through our 3-letter verbs. These are going to be recurring. These patterns of these 3 letters are going to be recurring throughout your entire biblical Hebrew journey, all of the courses with me, and throughout scripture itself, and in other Semitic languages. This is so exciting, and we're going to learn it step by step. So we're now going to have words like he went, hu halach, he went. We're going to have verbs like he came, hu ba. We're going to have verbs that are very helpful, like I was, you were, we were, right? We're expanding on our was verbs that we started, those bright green cards. Furthermore, we're going to learn verbs for he called, right? God called to them in the garden. We're going to learn verbs for he took and he ate. And this is going to enable us to have such a better grasp on different sentences, different words, and what's going on in that story and in others in the Bible. Additionally, we're going to be learning a beautiful song of praise that is found in one of the earliest books of the Bible, Exodus. So we're going to be learning enough words that will enable us to understand the song, the sea, right? Miriam and Moses' song. It's going to be beautiful. It's in a format that maybe some of you are already familiar with. It is so beautiful, and we're going to be learning that together, which is so exciting when we get enough grammar and vocab to be able to actually sing a song. It's a slow song, a little bit slower than the one we did in Hebrew 1. So I think you're really going to enjoy it. Now, you might be wondering, is this going to be as difficult as maybe Hebrew 1 was? Yes and no. No, it's not going to be as difficult because you're familiar with our platform. You understand how those picture lessons work. Hopefully now you understand sort of the flow of the homework and that you don't have to do extra stuff. Just follow the template that I've given you. It's going to be a little bit easier because it will be old hat. You've already got the reading, you've already got this system down of what we're supposed to be doing with these flashcards and how the textbook works and how homework works. So that is a huge learning curve that you will have down, right? It's like kindergarten was a little tricky to get used to, and now first grade, you know what's up. It will be more flashcards than you have. It'll be fewer than we received last time, but you will be adding to your flashcard bundle. So that will be new words to learn. But other than that, it's going to be the same format as before, a picture lesson before you come to class, and then we interact every other week, and on the off weeks, you have a video lesson. This course is going to start with a video lesson. So the first week of class is coming up so soon, and that is going to be a video that you watch by yourself, and it is a review of everything that we've learned so far. There will be a couple little new words that are pretty simple. Those will be added in. Other than that, it is a review of everything we've learned so far. So if you've been thinking, how on earth am I going to, recall everything that we learned through those 8 weeks? Don't worry. It will all be presented to you in the review video in a way that will help it come back quickly so that we can build on it and move on. So review video is class number 1. With some homework and assignments there. Then for class 2, we will meet live, and then a video for class 3. Hope all of that makes sense. If you have any questions about this course, let me know. Otherwise, you can sign up for this course on Thinkific with the link that I'm sending you. So I'm really excited about this unit and excited for you to join me as we continue to make progress through this beautiful language. I hope to see you very soon for Biblical Hebrew 2. Shalom.